Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Certainly extending a hand to those Americans who've lost a job through no fault of their own and who are out searching for new opportunities is the right thing to do to keep our economy moving forward and to assist millions of our fellow Americans. Unemployment benefits helped in a significant way to avoid a very bad recession, the worst since the Great Depression, from becoming a catastrophic depression by helping folks put food on the table, a roof over their family's head, and get the kids the clothes they need to go to school. Overall, our economy is making some progress, as evidenced by the nearly 3.5 million jobs that have been created over the last 2 years. But there is considerable work to do, and it is correct that since December 2007, before this administration took office, we have, versus that point, 5 million fewer jobs. Though there has been some remarkably good news over time in Texas, according to the Center for Public Policy Priorities in East Austin, we still have a shortfall in our state of almost 750,000 jobs. In San Antonio, for example, almost 40,000 workers are receiving unemployment benefits, and more than half of those have been unemployed for at least 6 months. In Travis County, almost 25,000 unemployed workers are claiming benefits. Last week, the San Antonio Express News held a job fair that attracted some 1,400 people, including Amanda, a 46-year-old trained as a medical assistant who's been searching for a job for 6 months without success. I think it's vital that we maintain the unemployment insurance lifeline for families who want to work but have not yet been able to find a job. Fortunately, in February, a number of our Republican colleagues, after a great deal of foot-dragging and creating an unnecessary crisis for too many of our families, joined with us as Democrats in maintaining emergency unemployment benefits throughout the rest of 2012. There have been included with that new law, as a part of the extension, a number of reforms that are designed to promote employment. One of those was the subject of testimony in this subcommittee last year by Senator Ron Wyden of Oregon. I worked with Senator Wyden in sponsoring legislation to encourage more states to promote entrepreneurship among the unemployed by allowing, under certain conditions, those who are unemployed to use their resources to help establish small businesses. I think this is a program with much potential for some of the unemployed, and I look forward to hearing from the Secretary and others about how that potential can be achieved. The new law also contained provisions to avert layoffs through work-sharing programs in which individuals receive partial unemployment checks when their work hours are cut. The administration also had initiated a program that's included in the new law to require recipients of emergency unemployment to undertake reemployment assessments. And there are some demonstration projects that will be conducted by the Secretary of Labor to explore other alternatives which we can discuss this morning. As we review how the states have responded to the various changes in federal laws related to unemployment, we need to acknowledge that there is a much bigger challenge looming. 30 states now owe the federal government $41 billion in unemployment loans. And several other state unemployment programs, like my home state of Texas, have borrowed from the private market. The magnitude of the recession had an obvious impact in driving up insolvency. But truthfully, a number of these states failed to make proper preparations for even a mild recession, much less a more severe one like that we experienced. A system that was more forward-funded would have averted many of the problems and certainly the massive amount of state debt to the federal government that we have today. I look forward to suggestions and recommendations as to how we can create an unemployment insurance system that does a better job of saving for the future and protecting those who need it in an economic downturn. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.